Is the first 150-year-old alive right now? Welcome back to School of Soul. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Science of Age Reversal series. Is it possible, right now, that somewhere on this planet, a baby has already been born who will live to see the year 2170? A person who, through science, access, or sheer luck, will cross into a triple-digit age that used to exist only in myth? Scientists aren't just speculating anymore. They're preparing. Because all the signs point to a new frontier of human life, one where 150 isn't old, it's expected. The idea that someone alive today could live to 150 used to sound absurd. But modern biology is catching up to that prediction, and fast. Between stem cell technology, gene therapy, organ regeneration, epigenetic reprogramming, and the explosion of AI-led biotech, human lifespan isn't just stretching, it's being re-engineered. And it's not just about adding years, it's about extending youth, what researchers call health span. The goal isn't to be 150 and bedridden. The goal is to be 150 and skiing, working, loving, creating, fully present in a body that refuses to decay. So who is this potential supercentenarian? Who is the first 150-year-old? Statistically, it's likely someone born after the year 2020. Maybe they're a toddler right now. Maybe they're still in preschool, chewing on crayons, completely unaware that their life could stretch twice as long as their great-grandparents. And maybe, just maybe, they'll never grow old in the way we currently define it. How is this possible? Let's break it down. We now understand aging as a multifactorial breakdown, not a clock that ticks, but a series of damage layers that accumulate. Mitochondrial dysfunction, telomere shortening, cellular senescence, systemic inflammation, and DNA methylation drift. All of these are measurable. All of them are being targeted with emerging therapies. In fact, some children born today may never have to experience what we call old age at all. Not because they're different, but because the timeline of aging itself is shifting. Picture it like this. If aging is a road, we've spent centuries walking it at one speed. But now, we're building vehicles. We're developing repaving machines. We're rerouting the road altogether. Think about the data. In the early 1900s, the average life expectancy in many parts of the world was around 40. Today, in some countries, it's pushing 90. That's more than double in a single century. Now add the acceleration of tech. What used to take 100 years to change now takes 10. At that rate, 150 becomes not just possible, but probable. Some experts say children alive today may see age reversal become a routine procedure, like going to the dentist, annual telomere checks, monthly senolytic injections, real-time epigenetic scans, AI-designed therapies tailored to your exact genetic blueprint. Why age out when you can reset? Of course, this raises a bigger question. Who will get there first? Will it be the child of a billionaire with access to every cutting-edge treatment before it hits the market? Will it be a Silicon Valley prodigy with custom gene edits and a lab-built immune system? Or will it be a quiet rural farmer with perfect diet, low stress, and ancestral microbiome diversity? The first 150-year-old may not be who we think. It may not be Brian Johnson. It may not be Peter Thiel. It might be a kid growing up with clean food, balanced hormones, emotional regulation, and non-toxic exposure. Or it might be someone already stacking silent advantages, those who got gene therapy as teenagers, optimized their mitochondria by 30, and hit escape velocity by 40. There's also a strong possibility that AI will play a crucial role in identifying and protecting this group. Algorithms can already detect early-stage disease before symptoms appear. Soon, they may predict the precise sequence of therapies needed to keep a human biologically 35 forever. And if those systems are controlled by governments or corporations, we're back to the age-old question: who decides who lives longer? Some ethicists are warning now. If this tech isn't democratized, the gap between rich and poor won't just be economic, it'll be biological. A two-class system where one group ages and dies, and another upgrades, resets, and continues. One group builds legacies, the other is erased by time. But before we panic, let's also acknowledge the potential beauty here. Imagine a world where you get to witness your great-great-grandchildren's weddings, where you learn new careers at 90, start new businesses at 110, write your memoirs at 130, where age is no longer a limit, but a canvas, a tool, a timeline you control. Of course, there will be spiritual implications. If life extends without soul expansion, we'll just stretch confusion. But if time becomes a gift, used wisely, it can lead to a deeper human experience, a slower life, a wiser life, a more intentional journey. That's what this conversation is really about. Not just can we live longer, but why do we want to? What would you do with an extra 50 years? Who would you become? What would you create, heal, or undo? Would you live the same way you do now, or would you finally start? The first 150-year-old may already be among us, breathing, growing, unaware. But they are a signpost, a reminder that this isn't about the distant future anymore. It's now. We're not talking about a miracle. We're talking about a decision to participate in the new biology of life, to take ownership of our age, to stop calling decline normal. So whether you become that person or raise them or simply witness them, you are already living in the age of radical longevity. And the next question becomes, how far are we willing to go to stay? Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing, and no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future, Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems, The Behavioral Economy Now Governs Access. 4. Hive Mind, Synthetic Telepathy and Collective Algorithmic Control. 5. Nanobots Inside You, Medical, Military, and Programmable Intrusions. 6. Grief Tech, AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading Your Mind, Consciousness Transfer and Data-Based Identity. 8. Deep Fakes plus AI Clones, The Replication of Reality and Identity Theft. 9. Quantum Humans, The Merger of Biology with Quantum Systems. 10. Digital Afterlife, Where Your Data Goes When You Die. 11. Resurrection Science, Reviving Life Through Synthetic Methods. 12. Immortal Science, The End of Death as We Know It. 13. Longevity Science, Gene Editing, Anti-Aging, and Bio-Upgrades. 14. Designer Babies, Engineered Perfection Before Birth. 15. Artificial Wombs, Birth Decoupled from the Female Body. 16. 3D Printing, Printing Organs, Limbs, and even humans. 17. The Humanoid Era, The Rise of Synthetic Beings Among Us. 18. Legacy Humans, The Slow Phase-Out of Unmodified Analog People. 19. Smart Cities, Algorithmic Environments That Watch and Decide. 20. Cloud-Based Societies, Citizenship Without Borders or Bodies. 21. Hackable Humans, Emotion, Memory, and Behavior Under Code. 22. Biometric Scanning, Your Body is Your Password and Your Prison. 23. Sex Tech, Intimacy Reprogrammed by Machines. 24. Extinction of Gender, Fluidity, Deletion, and Design of Identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.